Are you serious? Are you serious? Isaiah 53. Who hath believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of dry ground. And he hath no form, nor comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows, and acquainted with grief. And we hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken and smitten of God and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions, and he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Oh, we like sheep, we've gone astray, and we have turned every one to his own way. And the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before her shears is dumb. So he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people he was stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. And when thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. He shall see the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied by his knowledge. Shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors. And he bare the sin of many, and made intercession for the transgressors. Jesus Christ, Yeshua, the prophet Isaiah, is prophesying 800 years before the Messiah came. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, born in the back of a barn in Bethlehem. This baby was the gift to mankind, the hope of glory, the source of our redemption. And by his precious blood, we've been washed in the blood of the Lamb. We've been set free. The chains of sin have been broken. The afflictions and the oppression and the demonic forces of darkness can no longer penetrate and get to us because of the power of the blood of the Lamb. Somebody ought to be shouting. But folks, it didn't end at the cross on this Good Friday. It didn't end at the cross. It didn't end at the grave. Because on the third day, he kicked the end right out of the tomb. He rose with the keys of hell and death dangling in his hands, with Satan rendered impotent in his own dark domain of destruction and the damnation. It is Christ that brought salvation and redemption to fallen humanity, and that we might become the sons of God. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. Don't miss today's live broadcast, because I don't know. Today, Kim Jong-un may decide to test the nuke, or President Trump may decide to take his power away from him. World War III may happen before the weekend's over. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time.